Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, be sure to go ahead and subscribe. So in this video, I'm doing or attempting the no makeup look. So I'm starting out with my hyaluronic acid, and this is from a natural brand. I don't remember the name of the brand, to be honest, but you can use any hyaluronic acid. So and then I'm applying the Smashbox primer. Then I'm going in with the LA Girl Pro Filter concealer, and this is the red shade. This is the second time I'm using this shade. The first time it didn't turn out so good because it transferred or blended into the makeup, which gave me a red look. So I decided to attempt it again because I tried a product for my spots and hyperpigmentation, which made the matter worse. So now I have more to cover up. So I'm just gonna apply that in all the dark circle areas and spots to cover up my imperfections. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm then just gonna blend this in really so that it applies smoother, and ignore my hairy hands. Okay, just ignore that for now. So I'm just gonna blend that in. Really over the spots. And I normally have puffy eyes unless I use like an eye cream consistently. So that has to do with my allergies and all. So just gonna dab that into the skin, pressing it up against the skin to ensure that once I apply the liquid foundation, it doesn't blend in. So I really didn't like how this was looking. I was a bit nervous, and it's the reason for my dancing here, because in my head I'm saying, oh my god, this is gonna come out like the very first time I used it. But I'm getting better with my makeup application, so I'm gonna make it work. So here I'm using the Crown translucent powder. I found this brand locally in a store here in Jamaica, and it really sets. I really love this translucent powder. So I'm just gonna put that or apply that in my T-zone area and under my eyes. Okay, so I'm just gonna move on to the next step, which is applying my True Match foundation. So this is in the shade Coconut. I wear 6 different shades makeup because the color of my face is darker than the rest of my body, if you guys notice. So especially if, like, I think with each season my complexion also looks different, so I can basically wear like the 360 or the Coconut, and for other brands I can wear like coffee. Sometimes I can even go 2 to 3 shades lighter, and it does work if you watch my other makeup videos. So here I'm just applying that all over my face. So the main aim here is to cover up everything really. So the first application is not to get things perfect, but to cover all the spots, dark circles and everything. So that's basically what my first application is about. It looks scary here, but if you stick around, you will see how it works out to the end. So just trust the process, guys. Trust the process, and you'll see how it turns out. So I'm just blending that in. I don't want my earline to show, like where your ear ends versus the makeup. So I want everything to look like my natural skin. So I'm going in with a different brush and another application. As you can see, this looks red, but I'm gonna get everything in one color. The trick here is just blending. So I'll be doing some of my blending off camera, so not to make this long and boring. And I believe the True Match, it's translucent, because when it dries down you really get a darker shade than what you're seeing now. So I'm just blending in that into my earline. I really wasn't sure about posting this video based on how everything was looking at first, but in the end I was able to make everything work. So just stick around and you'll see how it works in a bit. So I'm just gonna keep blending, and as you can see, as it dries down, it's looking more natural. So I'm blending that into my neck. So just blending in. And I'm covering my ears as well. You know, when you buy a product and you're trying to improve your skin and it does the reverse of that, it can be quite unpleasant. So here I'm just doing my brows. All I do is to just use a light mascara to brush in. I like when my brows are full, so I'm just brushing in. Sometimes I do trim them up a bit, but I want this look to be as natural as possible, as it's the makeup no makeup look. So at the end of it, it should not look as though I'm wearing any form of makeup. So that's it for my brows. And so what I'll be doing next is my lips. No, sorry, I'll be applying the mascara to my lashes, and here I'm using the Urban Decay mascara, and I'm just gonna plump up my lashes a bit. I do have good lashes, but I'm just gonna add some volume to them using this. So I'm also gonna do my bottom lashes. So that's it, and I'm gonna use this mascara, which is the Maybelline. That one is almost empty, so what I'm using this brush to do is to get rid of all the clumps, so as to give the eyelashes a more refined, natural look, as that's the look that I was aiming for, which is to be natural and seamless. So I'm brushing to get all the clumps out, just to get a natural full look here. So as you guys can see, as the makeup dries down, it basically matches my natural complexion. If you notice my arms, comparison to my face, your makeup should be 2 to 3 shades lighter than your skin, but I try to get it as close as possible. So as you guys can see, as it dries down, it looks even more natural. So here I'm gonna go in with the Infallible lip paint. I started off with the purple shade, but then I really didn't like it. So what I did, I applied the foundation to my lips so that when I put the color over it, there would be no cracks when I smile or any lines in my lip. So that's one thing I like to do. I started out with a purple shade, but I'm then gonna switch it to Sultry Sangria. So switching that to Sultry Sangria, it has a raspberry-like shade, so I'm using a brush to apply it so as to give my lips that natural look. You know, for some of us women of color, we have that natural purplish, between a purple to red like natural look on our lips. For some of us may have a more pink. I didn't want to go with a pink look. I wanted to go with the shade that's more natural. So that's the reason for using the brush to apply it liberally on my lips. And I'm not using the wand of the lip paint. I'm just using the brush, so to get my desired result, to ensure that I don't apply it too heavy and it looks natural. So as you guys can see, it's coming along and it's just looking like a natural sheen to the lip. It's not looking like a lip color. So I'm being careful not to go over the line of my lips. And as you can see, the makeup dries and it looks a lot more natural. And just applying a second coat of lip color so that, yes, okay, so as you guys can see, the color is coming out naturally. It's coming up more natural, as you guys can see, and it doesn't have that purple look. It just looks natural, and it doesn't look red either. It just looks like the natural colors of your lips. So that's basically it. And I'm gonna apply some more translucent powder under my eyes to just brighten up that area a bit. So I'm not gonna do too much. It's not gonna look like an highlight or anything. It's just gonna give it that bright, radiant look. And I'm using that to also clean up any mess from the mascara. So I'm just applying a little bit of the translucent powder under my eyes, lightening up that area and removing any excess from the mascara. So guys, now that you see it's dry, how it really blends in with the shade of my complexion. So I'm gonna apply some Black Radiance highlighter. As you can see, the natural sheen on my nose, so that's the area that I'm gonna apply the highlighter. Anywhere on the face that the light hits naturally, that shows that line, that's exactly what I'm going for. So I'm just being careful of how I apply it, because I don't really want it to look as though I'm wearing highlighter. I just want it to look as natural as possible. So I'm just brushing, going lightly up to my brow bone, and I'm being ever so light and gentle with the application. So I'm doing my Cupid's bow. As you can see, the highlighter is there, but it's not so heavy. And I'm gonna go over this with the foundation brush to brush away any excess. I really don't have a particular way of how I hold my brushes also. I just do whatever works best based on the shape of my face. So I'm just gonna brush that in. Then I'm gonna go over with my makeup brush to really get any excess off. Yes, I'm basically blending it out, following the shape of my face. Everyone will apply their highlighter different. Your highlighter is basically applied based on the shape of your face. So no one true method works for everyone. So I'm just ensure that it's blended out, not too much. What I normally do is to smile, and anywhere the cheeks are, I normally go along that line up to the eyes. So here I'm using the makeup brush just to brush away any excess and clean up the areas where I didn't want any of the highlighter. As you can see, the lips look natural, the face looks natural, as though there's no makeup, and I'm using my Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray to set all of that in. So this is my finished look. Let me know what you guys think about this makeup no makeup look. It's the first time that I'm attempting this look. Please give this video a big thumbs up and be sure to share this video. Also, if you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe. Bye guys.